automatic record. I don't know what's recording. But are we live? Are we live? Are we live? We are live. Time to update the information pages. So let's say day 3. Let's say we on day 3. Let's move 13K challenge to the front. Boom, bam, that. Day 3, 13K challenge. Day 3. Let's say instead of create, let's finish. UGC. Let's finish. UGC Portfolio. 4 streams of income. I already had $13,000 challenge day. Okay. What we doing? Pitching. Well, really, I'm not pitching yet. Goal. I don't even want to say goal. I don't know. We're just gonna save it as that. Finish UGC Portfolio. These titles not even making sense, but whatever. Let's update it right there. Day 3. Blah, 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 blah. I got some updates for y'all about last night. Last night, I couldn't even And let's update it as well. I tried to call, but my phone wouldn't let me down. Go live notification. Let's just. Not to say day 23. Where to save it? Okay. Hey Twitch. Hey everybody on Twitch. Hey everybody on YouTube. YouTube and Twitch. Hey chat. That's me. This don't say by September. It was the 3rd of September. Or did he say the 1st? It was the 1st of no. It was the 3rd of September. That day I always remember. All right. We live. I'm going to move my live videos, Twitch, YouTube. Move y'all to the side, okay? Move y'all to the side. And just look at my main. I got so many screens over here. I need to see both chats though. Okay, that's fine. For when y'all come in and y'all chit chat. And I'll be like, hey chat. Okay. Oh my gosh, before we even start, I gotta finish my morning devotional. Let's do devotional together. So I don't know, I already read the scripture. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't know which book, all that. Well, they're gonna show it again at the end. But
have you ever noted?
Matthew 6:19. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. I already looked at the video, so we can pass her. All right, the devotional. Trusting God's generosity. The deceptive yet popular story in our world is one of scarcity. That is scarcity, yeah. Convincing us that resources are limited. The story makes us stingy and anxious, causing us to see others as competition or obstacles to getting what we need. But Jesus' Sermon on the Mount invites people to live according to a different story, one built on trust and God's generosity. When Jesus says, "Do not be anxious about your life," he is likely not talking about anxiety disorders. In the sermon, Jesus invites us to think deeply about the times that we choose to worry. He's saying that choosing to worry leads to nothing good. Worrying about things like food, shelter, and clothing can be an energizing adder, Adderall, shit. Oh, it's not Adderall. It's adrenaline. There we go. Adrenaline. Y'all, I'm getting tripped up on adrenaline. But when I see it, I be wanting to say Adderall, but my brain. Sorry. Adrenaline. And I want to do voice acting. Oh my gosh. We're going to get it. Okay. Y'all gonna be like, she can't read. Sorry, y'all. My brain just, okay, whatever. Adrenaline pumping experience. It can make us feel alive and responsible, but it quickly turns corrosive. There we go. Ooh, I need to start reading more. Get off social media. Corrosive. Instead, he asks us to consider the birds that God cares for and the way nature works when operating properly. God is a good provider, he says. God is a good provider, he says. Not only is he aware of all our needs, he is also the creator who cares for them generously. When we live with trust in God and his generous provision for his creation, we will begin to see opportunities for generosity everywhere. We can start sharing with others, not out of obligation, but because we trust in God. When we live like this, we can enter a way of peacefulness and freedom, experiencing and giving God's generous life for all. Reflection questions. I didn't switch it up when they started doing the reflection questions. Okay. Reflection questions. Jesus' words in Matthew 6:25 through 34 were spoken before humanity had come to terms with difference between choosing to worry and feeling worry in an uncomfortable way. For example, people suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, often experience extreme, crippling anxiety that is automatically triggered by certain situations. How would you describe the difference between suffering from an anxiety disorder and suffering from the choice to worry about food, clothing, or shelter? What are some moments in your life when a sense of scarcity in the world... Oh, that's a reflection. That's another reflection. Okay, so the question is, how would you describe the difference between suffering from an anxiety disorder and suffering from the choice to worry about food, clothing, or shelter? Well, one can say the main difference would be the anxiety disorder may be like a medical condition versus worrying about food, clothing, and shelter is more of a lifestyle or life choice thought process. But you could have anxiety, like if you grew up not being able to eat, or you once been homeless before, and now you find yourself back in that same way, like that can be, and you have an anxiety from that, worry from that can be triggering. That can be basically PTSD. So it could also be, depending on the situation, it could be the same. But for the main question, the main difference that I think would be, one would be basically a medical condition, and then the other would be things that you're facing and things that you're facing in life. But God said don't worry about it. Then it's like with the food, clothing, and shelter, You gotta just know that God got you and not worry about it. But the medical condition, like the anxiety disorder, you have to see the right doctors. I talk to some people, go talk to some people, or do some things. Like, one is more medical and one is more life, right? I don't know, y'all. Mm-hmm. See, this is happening in real life. I'm just sharing this moment. Sharing this moment with y'all. What are some moments in life when a sense of scarcity in the world compelled you to worry? Yeah, a lot of questions this morning. What are some moments in life when a sense of scarcity in the world compelled you to worry? Hell, what I'm going through now. I ain't got a job. I don't have much money. And I don't have no income coming in right now. So that scarcity held me worrying, but also it lit a fire under my ass. I shouldn't be cussing. We're talking about the Bible and stuff. It lit a fire under me. It lit a fire under me to get it together. And also, this whole week has made me just realize a lot of everything is within me. God has blessed me with a lot of skills. And a lot of skills I can make money from. And that I've made money from before. I just have to believe in me and stop depending on, like, yes, I'm gonna need clients. I'm gonna, in a sense, still have to depend on others because I can't just pull the money out of thin air. So I am gonna have to have clients that trust me and say yes to me and, pay. And I am gonna have to have customers that trust my product or like my product enough for them to invest their money or spend their money on these products. So in that sense, yes. But a lot of what I've been doing in the past is trying to force myself to have a job, go work for somebody else when I'm the job. And I believe God has, made me the job for a reason to really just hone in on that. But it is a scarcity feeling because there's no security in what I'm doing right now. But in a sense, one can argue there's no security with a job because you could lose your job like that. If you do have a job, there's no guarantee. Every time you walk into that office or clock in, there's no guarantee that you can be there tomorrow. They won't lay you off. Like, there's contracts that I had and I thought I was going to be there for 6 months. I was supposed to have a 6-month contract and that contract only lasted 2 months. I go to log in and they tell me, hit me with this is going to be your last week. We've reached budget. What? No, this is going to be my last day. Y'all can go play with somebody else. But anywho, let's get back to it. What would have been different? Oh, I was supposed to read those together. Okay, what would have been different if you had chosen to embrace trust in God's generosity in those moments? Well, even in this moment, me just trusting, me first understanding that, okay, maybe I was being disobedient by pursuing constant, trying to, find a job, and just trusting that, God has been generous with his patience. Because like I said, a lot of the things that I'm working on now are things that I've been wanting to do for years, but especially with these notebooks and giving my talents back to the kingdom and God and reaching out to organizations. I'm just gonna trust, God's generosity in this process. And not only am I learning things by myself, I am also sharpening my own skills. Like, I'm becoming better with designing, and I hate designing, but even with working on this portfolio, we'll talk about that in a second when we get to it, but it's allowing me to be like, okay, I like for things to look cohesive and clean and have a modern feeling to it in a sense. So, and with doing this, it's giving me ideas to do inside of products. So God know what He doing. You just gotta trust His plan. All right, the last question, because this was a long devotional today. Oh, but I guess it happened for a reason, because who knew I was gonna go live and do this devotional? Okay, the last one say, imagine a world where everyone trusted in God's generosity. What would property ownership look like in that world? How would you use your money, shelter, and possessions if you knew that you would never be in a situation where you didn't have enough? Well, I've always been generous. I know some people like keep a lot of things to them, but one thing that's hurting me right now, I've always been a generous person. I've always given, like, I remember one time I was in the store. Granted, it was, a company I worked for on the corporate side, but I was doing a store visit for whatever, and I don't know if school had just started or it was winter time. I don't know. But one of the young associates, they needed a coat and they were buying a coat. And I ended up buying a coat for them because I know I made way more money. I would rather if they wanted to buy another coat, they could have, or if they wanted that money to go towards, school or whatever. And they were in school. They were a teenager. So I ended up buying a coat for them because I'm like, use that money for something else. Like, use it for school or use it like, let me just buy this coat for you. But there's been plenty of times I just give people stuff, or if I see somebody need something, when I haven't. I see somebody need something, I'll try to give it to them. So I've always had a generous heart. But also on the flip side, I grew up listening to the radio station, and this is why I have curated the type of career I want with like giving things away and making people happy, because I have been winning stuff from the radio station since I was a teenager. I'm talking tickets, meet and greets, gift cards. I've never won anything like real major, like how some people said they won a car and house and all that. I ain't never won anything over, I guess, $200. But needless to say, I've won some great prizes, and every time I've won something, it's made me happy, whether if it was meeting, concert tickets, and then meet and greet passes to meet my favorite artists, or CDs, iPods. I won like 2 or 3 iPods from the radio station. One of them got ran over and that hurt my feelings, but that's besides the point. But regardless, I always feel like God has blessed me so I can bless others. And I'm one of those, if I got it, you got it. Hell, brother, if I know you or don't. But you got to be careful, because sometimes you got to have a heart of discernment, because sometimes people will take advantage of that. But even in a career, going to the career side, even with my last job, I love being able to do activations and campaigns where I was able to do sweepstakes or events where I'm giving things out. Like, even if it was backpacks, soda, clothes, shoes. I just love to give out free stuff. So, with that being said, if I was able to like have things and don't have to worry about it running out, baby, we ball. I'm going to go have lunch with. We're having lunch. You want to go have lunch? You want to go have dinner? You need to pick me up, me. Like, we ball. And even like right now, I miss, like, I don't have it right now, and I'm one of those, I love to treat people. Like, I am a giver. So even with my family and friends, when we go out, I want to cover the bill. When we go to lunch, I want to, like, my nieces, I have not seen my nieces, and I can't tell you when. And not that I have to spend money. That's one thing. My true tribe, family members, none of them, I'm not the rich auntie. Everybody know that. I'm not trying to be the rich auntie or a family member. And none of them care about me. Like, I can go over and hang out with them without having to spend a dime. But I like to spend money. I like to, if we go out, we actually enjoy ourselves. I don't like to go out and I can't move how I want to move. Like, I can't buy this meal or try this or da-da-da, or get that. So that has been a challenge for me in this season, but it has also taught me to still, at the end of the day, try my best to enjoy people with what I do have. And right now, if all I do have is time, then use that. I ain't got the money. But yeah. But some people just gonna have to wait a little bit, because I may at least need, because Houston is big, so I'm gonna need some gas to come see some of y'all. So, anywho, I went on a whole little tangent. Did I read everything? Was that the last one? Imagine a world where everyone trusts in God's generosity. What would property ownership look like in that world? How would you use your money, shelter, and possessions if you knew that you would never be in a situation where you didn't have enough? And even with my home, like right now, I'm sharing it with my family. Like, but I ain't got no more space than nobody else. But yeah, I'm already generous, so this really ain't a question for me, because I'm already a very generous person. But I'm one of those, I believe, God pour in my cup for me to pour in other people's cup. And this season has taught me to let other people pour in my cup, because my cup has been running empty. So people have been pouring in my cup, and I'm appreciative of that. All right, share your faith. We have been entrusted with something more priceless than earthly riches, the privilege of impacting eternity. Scripture, do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. Matthew 6:19. Share your faith. Instead of asking, how much can I keep? Ask, how much can I share? Yeah, I already do that. Prayer. God, you are the real treasure. Help me to align my life with your will and your ways. Show me how to invest my time, talents, and resources into the one thing that has eternal value, your kingdom. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, they about to talk about The Chosen. They must got another. We're going to pass it. Y'all go watch The Chosen. All right. We're almost done. Prayer is simply having an honest conversation with God. The following prompts will help you get started, but this is your time with God. Make it yours. You were bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your bodies. 1 Corinthians 6:20. Imagine Jesus' arms outstretched as he dies for you. Now imagine Jesus' arms outstretched as he invites you into a relationship with him. Talk to God about 1 or 2 ways you can honor him today. It's funny how that prayer just talked about, doing his will and using the gifts for the kingdom, which I said earlier in this live how one of the things, and I've said this prior to this challenge, was really making me hone in on this challenge. It's something that I had to sit with. And I think I said this like on the first video. I don't know. Is that I strongly believe, and I could be so off, but just assessing my life, assessing the season, assessing the things that I've worked on years ago and never really pursued, such as these notebooks to promote to churches and different organizations and things of that nature, that is something that isn't God's will. And I often pray, God, let your will be done, and, order my steps. But I can't pray. I have to check myself on how am I praying, or why am I praying, God, let your will be done? But then at the end of the day, I be still trying to force my own will. I'm still trying to force going down the path of, landing a corporate role again, or landing, a job, working somewhere else where in reality, that is probably not God's will, or probably not God's will right now. Like, the steps that I need to order is building these, or at least it's probably some church or some organization or some ministry God wants to connect me with, that my products may make a difference in somebody's life. And until I actively pursue that, I don't believe the things that I want will actually occur. At least that's what's going through my mind. Like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm probably being disobedient to God's will, and this is why the job stuff isn't working out. But also on the flip side, it's like, this, if this is what God truly want me to do, these notebooks, these products, and even the skill set, be an entrepreneur, business owner, the skill set that I already have, and that is literally the exact same things I do if I'm working for somebody else. If I can just, contract myself out or do it through my own business, why wouldn't it work if it's God's will and it's God's plan? So don't pray, God, let your will be done, or God, order my steps, if you're not trying to follow the path that he has for you. Now, if you like me, hold on. Oh, sorry, y'all. If you like me and you're not sure, you just gotta take it one step at a time. And also I believe for me, it's not like I haven't tried. I think I just get discouraged along the way, because anytime something negative happens, I'll be like, okay, this is not what God want me to do. But then I think about that the challenges come along the way. And even when you're at work, when you have an actual physical, job and working for somebody else, every day is not a perfect day. You have challenges with that. So why would you think, if you're doing something on your own, contractor, freelancer, own business, that you wouldn't have challenges in that pursuit as well? So I had to reality check myself on that one, and I was like, okay, God, this is me starting over again, but I trust you. I trust you on this one. And this one ain't even, when they say you're not starting over, you're starting with experience. I get it now, because now I am going into it mentally knowing and mentally, really believing, like, all right, I understand what's going on. I can do this, and it's not going to take me forever, because I know what needs to go into it, in a sense. So I know the process of this. So I'm not starting over. I am starting from experience. So, okay, y'all. Normally my morning devotion would be real quick, but we interactive this morning. Chat. We interactive with it. All right. What this say? My concerns. I have been told you these things, so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. John 16:33. Is there anything happening around you that makes you feel anxious or afraid? Take note of those things, and then imagine Jesus spreading this verse over you and your circumstances. Bring any requests or concerns to him. And this whole challenge, I've already shared. Right now, I don't know where this money gonna come from. I don't know how it's gonna come in. Let me not say how, because we have a game plan. And we're praying that this game plan works. The 4 streams of income. But it does make me a bit anxious and a bit afraid. But then I have to go back to finding peace, that God got me. God is not going to leave me nor forsake me. And that something will come out of this. So I just have to trust it. I just have to trust it. All right. Thank God. Thanks be to God for his indescribable gift. Thanks be to God for his indescribable gift. 2 Corinthians 9:15. And y'all, I ain't got my context in today, so. What is one gift God has given you? Thank God for that blessing. One gift God has given me is the gift of being resourceful in a sense. I think that's my gift. I think that's how I should say it. Because I ain't got it. I know how to get it or figure it out or come up with, think things through. So, come up with a game plan, like problem solver. I think that is one of my greatest gifts God has given me, being a problem solver. I believe that I am a natural problem solver. I don't, but not to contradict myself, this is the season where I have been saying I don't know to a lot of things because I always thought I had the answer. However, when I just sit down, buckle down, and be like, "All right, God, what's good?" He gave me the gift of problem solving. So problem solving, resourceful. And when I say being resourceful, like when people have a challenge or a situation, coming up with a solution or where to direct them to. But I believe that's my biggest gift that God has given me and blessed me with. And that's something that I can make money off of. Like this, I created this notebook or these notebooks. Well, one I always wrote notes. Like, I'm a note taker from church to work, all of that. And the one thing when it came down to church or even Bible study is that my notebooks that I would use, like this one, somebody gifted me this. I don't know which one of my friends, but most of the notebooks that you buy, and granted, they're at a lower price point, but they're just blank pages. And I got tired of writing out, the different fields. So these notebooks, let me find them. Oh, I was trying to look for a blank page, but there, you can't see, guys. Can we see? Okay. They have what needs to go there. They're I don't want to say pre-filled, but they have the section field titles or section field topics that need to go there, like Bible study topics, Bible verse, teacher, point 1, point 2, point 3, questions. So, granted, are there companies that had already made them? Yeah, but I decided I wanted to make my own. And then from that was like, oh, let me sell this. And then from that was like, oh, I can make custom for different organizations. So, yeah. So, I don't know how I got on that. But needless to say, I was talking about my gift. So, I had a problem that I solved. And then on top of that, I was like, oh, I can make money from this. And there's people I sent, I made these PR boxes, now it's probably 2 years ago. And I gave a group of people, the notebook and other items that I want my company to eventually have. And, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Anywho. All right. In closing, we hope this time with God encouraged you. We hope this time with God encouraged and inspired you. Give yourself space to process your prayers and only leave when you feel ready. All right. So I'm going to say a quick prayer, and I do mean quick. Which my little go-to prayer, I always pray. I ain't never prayed on camera. Y'all don't judge how I pray, okay? Because it's real quick but powerful. Alrighty, Father God, I just want to tell you thank you for waking me up to see another day. And also thank you for anyone that turns on this live and participates in this moment, or whether if it's live or if it's during a replay. God, I constantly want to say that each day that you wake me up, I know that there's purpose in my life and something that I have to fulfill. So I'm going to continue to pray, let your will be done, and that I be obedient to your will. But Lord, please Bless me with the resources and order my steps to connect me to the proper resources to fulfill your need and the things that you have for my life. God, I want to also continue to tell you thank you for your peace and you being the King of Peace and calming my anxious spirit in the moments that I have anxiety. Thank you for being the calm in the storm when I find myself just being over what's the word I'm looking for? Over stressed. I don't even want to say over stressed, but you know what I'm trying to say. Just all over the place. And you being able to just bring me back to a baseline. God, I also want to thank you for continuing to be a provider. Technically, I lack nothing. Thank you. I have so much gratitude for the roof over my head that, keep me safe. And also I still have not missed a meal. Thank you just for always making a way out of no way, connecting me with the right resources, having people pour into my life. I really appreciate it. And then God, I continue to want to say thank you for being a protector, keeping me safe, keeping me out of harm's way. I know there's so much that can happen in this world, but some way you always keep me safe from that. And I just want to tell you thank you for continuing to keep me protected and being my being my protector. I pray this day that I am productive. I pray this day that I am able to make a difference some kind of way and grow in some kind of way. And this day be meaningful, because the one precious thing that you continue to give me is time, and I am very appreciative of that. So I end this prayer in gratitude. I also do want to pray for those that are in situations of lack, those that may not have the proper resources right now, but God, I pray that you're able to connect them, or you put on their mind or place it on their heart to reach out to certain people or certain organizations, or do something that may be scary to them, because sometimes you just have to place yourself in a vulnerable situation, but allow them to be vulnerable with the right people and in the right resources, to where they're not taking advantage of. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. All right. So I just did something that scares me, which is praying on live and on camera, because I don't have one of them, like, you know how people really they had that umph. I ain't got that umph in prayer, but needless to say, God understands what I'm saying. He knows my heart and he knows my intentions, and sometimes you don't need all that words. You even say in the Bible, you ain't got to babble on, and you don't have to have long prayers. Just say what you need and keep it pushing. Okay. All right. So, how long we been on? Dang. 40 minutes. Jesus. Sorry. Okay. Now, let's get into day three of, it's 11 o'clock. Day three of Ashlow, that's me, $13,000 challenge. $13,000 challenge. Oh, excuse me. $13,000 challenge is, I'm on here with ashy hands, is me making $13,000 by September 1st. And how am I going to do that? Through 4 streams of income and blah, 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 blah. And right now, before we can even touch the 4 streams of income and touch outreach, there's a lot of prep work that I have to do, which the first thing on the list was creating a UGC portfolio, because I had a pitch deck, but I like the portfolio one of my friends shared with me, where everything was on one page. So I'm about to switch screens for you guys to see. And last night, couldn't even get an answer. Hold on. Let's move you over here. I tried to call On the phone wouldn't let me down. Did my mouse die? Okay, there we go. All right. Here we go. All right, y'all. So, last night, we pretty much um did we organized the topic. We got most of the content on there. Not most. All the content that I want to use is on this portfolio. Uh the only thing left for me to do on this portfolio is I need to update the wording on this section, which this section is going to pretty much say that I do offer long form campaign content or multi series content. Uh, but I need to word that properly. And then I want to add some words. I may have to add words because this is the only side where each is a photo. So I need to figure out what I want to do here. Rather if it's me saying really short like, oh, this is makeup and product integration or event or I don't know, product demo, like lifestyle photography. I could probably call it that. This could be the lifestyle photography. We're gonna come back to it. So these are the last two sections I need to do. Now, as far as last night, if you do see the previous live, one thing that I changed last night, I'm not sure if I changed it on camera, cause y'all, I was tired like towards the end of that live, I was like zombie, eyes open, but mentally I was asleep because I got quiet. I wasn't talking. Wasn't no type of energy going on. But I had different colors, different types of lavender. Because y'all know there's like the lavender that's lilac that have more blue in it. And then there's the lavender that have more pink in it. And then there's the just light purple lavender, which is this one. So I had the colors altering. Yeah. I had the colors altering. But when I looked at it all together, when I looked at it all together, I didn't like it. So I end up just making it just one color so it look seamless. Because they're going to, when I send this out to, whomever, they're going to see it as one. It's not going to look like with the pitch deck, the slides are separate. So to me, the altering colors would have probably worked better with the pitch deck, but since this is all pretty much like one long sheet or one long page, I decided to make the background the same color. Another thing that I did that was off camera was, hold on y'all, I want to turn my camera off. I want to blow my nose, and I don't want to blow my nose on camera, but I'm not sure which one. Oh, that's not it. Oh, I got a whole no. Oh, is this the what camera? This I got 3 cameras on. That's that camera, okay. And that's the display, okay. What camera is this? Oh, that must have been when I yeah, I don't know. There's a whole camera I got. I'm gonna just remove. Are you sure you want to? Yes. Because I don't see anything missing on the screen. Okay, and then I'm going to turn me off. And I'm going to mute myself real quick. Y'all don't go. Okay, folks. And we're back. All right. I just had to blow my nose because I don't know if it's my nose hairs. I don't know. But anywho, one thing I did do last night when I was in the bed, y'all. It was like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was laying in the bed, and I was like, I have to solve this now. So when I was creating this last night, as y'all see, this is a website. This is a website through Canva, and I end up publishing it as a website. And I end up using my website link that I had already had connected. However, for the creator that I used her template from, she didn't actually have a website link. Her stuff said Canva link. So I was in the bed and I did go to chat, and I was like, hey chat, I got this situation I need your help on, because I couldn't figure out how did her stuff say Canva link and I had to create a website, and we both using the same template. So what it was that in share, I had to go to share, and then I had to basically give access to the design link, but instead of the only you can have access, because originally it was on the only you can have access, I had to click anyone with link, and then you change it. I had to change from edit to view. So right now, technically, I do have two, and then I made it public. So technically, I do have two links. I have the public view link, which we click on that. Here you go. And then I did update it to where it is a Canva link, but it ends with my name, UGC Portfolio. I think that just looked a bit cleaner, which if we go to it and we, bam, keyboard not working. Okay, we go to it, we add it in, and there you go, as a website. And then I had to change it to this because also another thing that I was noticing with the website link, like let me show y'all the website link that we saw last night. With the website link, and copy that, copy link. The difference between the website link and the portfolio or Canva link is that with the website link, it auto plays the videos, which on a computer is fine. It's fine or whatnot. You get to see. I actually do like that it does auto play the video, and then if you want to hear it, you just
we're on the go with Ashley.
Unmute it. However, when I was viewing this on my phone, I would click on it and it wasn't unmuting. And you know how when you hover over it, even when I click on the video, the mute icon did not pop up. So I was like, I don't want to make this complicated for whoever I don't want to make this complicated for whoever is viewing this, because I don't want them to think that I sent or I uploaded a bunch of videos that don't have audio to it. So that's what really prompted me to fix, and I was very adamant about fixing this, like the creator that I saw, like how hers was, you click on it, and this one, you click on the video,
we're on the go with
and it play from the beginning, and you hear the audio. And yeah, that's what it was. It was because it was a Canva link that she had as view only versus a website link, because the website link auto plays the videos. Now, what else? So yeah, I fixed that. I am going to, what am I going to do? I don't know. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, I am going to unpublish the website link. I don't know. Right now, that's not my focus because we got other stuff to do. But that is the update I did want to give you guys, that I did figure out that it needs to, or I think it's better it being a public view link versus a website link. Now, I'm pretty sure with the website link, I'm pretty sure there probably is some settings I could probably go in let me see. There probably are some settings that I can go in and edit, but let's see. Just, oh no, that ain't even. We ain't got time. That's like extra stuff I really don't care about. But yes, use the Canva link. Moral of the story is, if you're creating a portfolio, including videos with audio, and you're doing it through a website design, use the Canva link view, public view link versus using a website link. Or if you do use the website link, just know that if they're viewing the website on their phone, that it won't necessarily play the audio. So yeah, figured that out last night, and now we are on to updating. I already talked about, I changed the color, just make it look more seamless, because I think this looks cleaner with it all being, let's go to this, with it all being on one page. It just gives a more seamless, clean look. It makes it look like this is an actual website, which it is. Technically it is. Now, only thing left for me to do,
and today we are at,
and then I did that on camera. I organized that page, which I like. I like how it looked. It's very clean, very straight to the point. It say what each thing is. I made 54 rooms, event recap, skincare product. I don't know. I made fragrance, event, skincare product demo. I made right here add something. I want this to be cohesive, and I feel like I know I made skincare product demo small and fragrance product demo small for them to know the difference. An event highlight reel, that stayed big because that's the same, but I don't know. Glamnetic, voiceover, product demo. All right. Now, yeah, because we got to wrap this up. We've been, this day 3, we gotta wrap this up. I'm so sleepy. Why am I so sleepy? I need to go take a nap. Because you gotta make sure you stay rested. Or do I need energy? I've been cold lately. You know what? My vitamin D may be low. I need to get a blood panel done. Because that could be, because I've been getting cold lately. Like cold easy. And my energy been, whew. So it could be my vitamin D is low. Alright, but anywho. So yeah, this is how it looks so far. We're almost done. I'm almost there. Almost there. Yeah. This is how it looks. We just have to do 2 more things, which is update this section right here. And then add something down here. And wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Ooh, excuse me, that's going to be it. So we're going to go back to edit. And then, oh, but something that this did teach me, I'm glad I did, and this is besides the point, but I am glad I did. My friend did send me the other creator. Shout out to Christine. Shout out to Christine. Me using Christine as inspiration in creating my portfolio, because my website link that I do have integrated, my Relay Marketing website link, I had just did a slideshow. I didn't even do a website design. I did a presentation deck. Like, it's literally on one, because I just needed something real quick to connect to something else. So I needed something real quick. But seeing this, I'm like, oh, I can go and update the Relay Marketing and actually have it more clean and more professional, because that's connected to my business. Like my website link is in my business stuff, and I don't want people clicking on it and being like, oh, this is a website, like not knowing that that wasn't my original official website. That was just something that I had to do real quick to do something else. But needless to say, I'm like, okay, I can go back and do that. And honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I gotta do a case study. I have to do a case study portfolio or case study deck. And of course I was going to use Canva, but that could be a part of the website link that I actually can have as the link compared to connecting this to the website link. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let me write that down. Where is... Oh, and that's next. That's next on the list too. That's next on the list. The client/employee facing case study / portfolio. And then let me write on there, connect to Canva website or website Canva design. And then, oh, I ain't got no space. Website design. Connect. I ain't got no space. Connect. RM. I ain't gonna be RM. Website. I'm about to squint my eyes for that. I'm be like, what that say? Maybe I should write that in black. Website Canva design. Parentheses. Connect. RM website. Close parentheses. Alright. I'm almost there. Almost there. I'm almost there. Oh, child, I'm tired. Should I post on what's that social media? Should I be like, hey y'all, we live, baby, we live on TikTok and not TikTok. I'm so used to saying live on TikTok. We live on, what you call this? We live. Hey, this message is for Telfar. I got some words for you, buddy. The Telfar marketing department. I feel bamboozled. I think I'm gonna probably make a video. I feel bamboozled because I posted and I messaged them, I want a model, and I never got a submission form. I never got an email in regards to being on the modeling stuff or submitting myself. So did y'all just do that as marketing? Did y'all do that as marketing? Because if y'all did, it worked, because a lot of people did post and help market and promote the brand. But on the flip side, I feel bamboozled. Talking about you should get it in 30 minutes. Check your spam. I was checking my spam folder all weekend long. And wasn't nothing in there. Wasn't nothing in there. Anywho, I'm about to say, I'm live. We live, baby. What the hell? Oh, somebody talking about the radio station number. They're talking about, I miss when Houston was 713-390-5979. Now it's 713-621-0979. Let me find out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is funny. Somebody said, let me find out you was calling 97.9 and do the roll call with Matt Hatter. I sure was. I want to say, I definitely was. Baby, what's up, y'all? What you got to say? Who's on the mic with Hatter's crew today? It's Ashlow, and I'm about to go to school in Brock today. That sounds cool, and that may be, but where you calling from? What's your set, G? I'm calling from the south side. calling Mo City. Man, hold up. And I know I'm not Diddy. I ain't never said that, but that was straight off the top of the dome. Oh, yo. Oh, this is funny. This brought a smile to my face. Yo, this whole thread brought a smile to my face. See, talking about they would call and win tickets. That's so funny. I was just talking about calling the radio station, and this is radio 979. Shout out 979. I always tell them they play a part in my career. Cause they the one who really shaped me. Me calling, winning tickets. Somebody was like, I'll never forget doing the roll call and winning tickets to the Los Magnificos car show. Yep, cause you do a roll call. I don't know. I don't think all the time. I can't remember if every time you did the roll call. Roll call was this morning rap session. And when I say morning, they had us rapping doing freestyles. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. So it probably was 6:40 a.m. to be exact. I think that was the exact same time. But yeah, they had us calling in and win stuff. It was very engaging. Early morning school bus rides was lit when we got cell phones. I say that. Freestyle came for real. Me and Lil Flip. Yo. Man, they lucky we didn't have social media like this back then. Well, I really could have recorded. Who was this? Why did it say replied to you? Time to lock in. Oh, baby, let me tell you something. Child, lock in been crazy. The lock in been crazy work. Child, we on day 3. I love the support. Let me see. What I was coming out here for? I'll tell people I'm live. What the fuck do firefighters do all day when it's not fire? They're funny. I love threads. I just feel like I came out here to share. I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. Day 3. 13K. Oh, well, I typed 14. Wait a minute. 13K challenge. Wrapping up UGC Portfolio. Wrapping UGC Portfolio and moving to case study client / employee facing portfolio. Oh, subscribe ASHLOIM. We on day 3 13K challenge. Make 13K by September 1st. Wrapping up UGC portfolio and moving to case study today. Wrapping a UGC portfolio and moving to case study. Moving to, why did I write case study like that? Moving to client/employee facing case study portfolio. The one thing about when you post stuff is like, you better do it. Or do you look like a liar? Oh, shit. Help. Send help. Nah, I'm good. Okay. I'm live on Twitch and YouTube. Subscribe at Ashlow IAM. Day 3 of 13K challenge. Make 13K by September 1st. I'm wrapping up UGC portfolio and moving to client/employee facing case. I didn't say Cassie. Case study. Oh. Child. I'm over this. Oh my God. I'm just putting all my business out there. Alright. Ain't nothing like a good man loving his woman as strong as you can. Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na. Okay. Whew. Child. Alright. My nose, y'all. I need to replace my air vent. It's dusty. Probably need to dust. It's probably why. Allergies. Dusty. Alright. Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this shit up. Alright. And we're gonna go to chat at this point. Cause yeah. So we're good here. We're good here. We're good here. We're good here. I want to change this. We're going to say, what are we going to say? Let's see when I was telling the chat about this yesterday, chat was saying some stuff, so it said something that I was like, oh, I could use that. I could just copy and paste that in a little. So now I need to scroll through and see what did it say about the slingshot part. I don't know where it's at though. The lifestyle, is that talking about the lifestyle? Okay. What did I say? This one you said, oh, and then I was trying to talk to it, like do voice to text, and I said I want to, like WANT, and the text said WON', like won't. I won't. And I'm like, that's not what I meant. And I didn't read it. I didn't read it before sending it to chat to, do its thing or whatnot. So I had to re-say like, oh, this is what I actually meant. So I need to find, cause chat, baby, if you don't use the right words, chat would be like, what? Huh? You don't want to do that, blah, 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 blah. What it say? And then my chat is speaking in, I was venting one day. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes I do be venting the chat because my friends, they got jobs and I know they getting tired of me. So I was venting the chat and I was using cuss words. And now chat feel like chat could be using cuss words and trying to be like, girl, child. Hey, chat, who are you? And why do you think you can speak to me that way? Like, relax, buddy. Relax. Anywho. I also should have probably prayed, God, please protect me from the monitoring spirits, because I know it'd be people that be watching And if they not watching with the right intentions and the good intentions, please protect me from them people. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, anywho. Okay, what this say? It say you aren't trying to say I'll offer slingshot Saturday campaigns. You're trying to show brands I can create long form UGC and multi-piece campaign content. Yes. Long form UGC, UGC, multi-piece campaign content. Yes, we might just keep it simple like that. Bam. Yeah. That is absolutely worth communicating in a portfolio. In fact, I think an important capability to highlight, because a brand looking for several pieces of content needs to know you're not only available for one 15 to 30-second video. Okay. Oh, that was on the same thing. Okay. So I might keep it like this. Polaris Slingshot, long form UGC, multi-piece campaign content. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Keep it like that. Call it a day. Or, let's center. Let's move this. Center that. Actually, it's bringing it down. Honestly, if that's going to be the only thing on that page, I can actually make this bigger. Let's make it bigger. And then, do I want it to be the whole? No, let's not make it too big. And then let's center that. Bam.
Hey y'all.
And then I need to.
Oh, it's me, Ashlow, and I teamed up with Slingshot Ashlow, and
Let's see here. Oh, this time.
Hey y'all, it's me, Ashlow, and I teamed up with Slingshot to bring you.
Alright, and then do I really need me walking in? Uh-oh. Yeah,
Hey
this
y'all,
is
it's me,
so.
Ashlow, and I teamed up with Slingshot to bring you Slingshot Saturday.
This is so old.
You guys are seeing the process and the do's and don'ts along with it. So come on as we go into cycle gear.
Wait, am I on mute? Okay.
That's just what I do, but I'll make sure that you guys are seeing the process and the do's and don'ts along with it. So come on as we go into cycle gear.
I can trim this side too. Okay. Let's call that. That's that. All right. So we have that, and then I'll move you up a little, just a tad. Okay. And then lifestyle. We're gonna call this lifestyle photography. Let's see what our trusty dusty Chakisha say, it say, I see the through line. Makeup, lip photo, that's beauty slash product focused content, lifestyle plus fashion. It's a rodeo influencer, brand, event activation, recognizable brand experience, product brand integration, product usage demo. Say event slash lifestyle, personality, entertainment. So what should I call it then? What should I call this section? The fact that you have blah 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 blah. I'm saying necessarily something along the lines of lifestyle and brand content, product focused content, from product focused content to event activations and lifestyle storytelling. Lifestyle, brand content. Lifestyle. No, I can keep that same thing. So, but all of this has been lifestyle brand content. So I don't really see the focus of adding a title right here. I could just add this from product focused content to event activations and lifestyle storytelling. Let's see here. What this say? Lifestyle brand content. What if I, let's see, said text, that there, this here, from product focus content to event activations and lifestyle storytelling. I don't know how I feel about this. Lifestyle. Did a lot to the lifestyle. What should I say? Lifestyle photography? Lifestyle. What do we have right here? Oh, jeez Louise. Lifestyle brand. La 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 lifestyle. Do 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 do. Put that right there. Boop. Lifestyle brand. Photography. I don't even want to say photography. I feel like when you use the word photography, that needs to it's just a content. That needs to like this could be photography. Like I feel like photography is more serious. Like we're talking about editing, we're talking about there was a cameraman used and all this other stuff. Photo, a little social media post. Okay, call it a day. Lifestyle. I don't know if I want this here, cause ain't nobody else Like, see my work, lifestyle, splash, man. From product focused content to event activations and lifestyle storytelling. Yeah, I think that's really it right there. Like, but I do want to keep the consistency of having something under each photo. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is let's just take that, copy that, and then paste. Oh my gosh. Let's do what? 20. 21. Can you do something for me? Can you? I don't know, y'all. Let's see. Cause it's not going. I don't know. What are we calling this? Product focused content. Beauty, product focus, integration, beauty, product focus, or product usage, beauty, product usage, focus, product focus, or product, I don't know. For right now, that's gonna have to do. And then this is the lifestyle. I don't know. Now it's starting to get a little all over. I don't want to say all over, but lifestyle, fashion, sneaker event content. It's a little. Let's just 3, 4, 5, 6. You are here. Why that won't say it's centered? Who knows? You right here. See, that's centered. It don't look centered though. Am I tripping? Okay. One more. Is that centered? Who knows? I'm gonna have to bring it up somewhere though. Move them all up. And we're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Moving on up to the east side. And we finally got a piece of the pie. Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn the pain. I hit up in here. Now we up in the big league. Moving on up. I feel like all of this was. I don't need this. I'm just gonna delete this because this is giving a bit inconsistent. I don't want this section to finally have a name or a title when it still falls under the see my work. So yeah, we just gonna keep it at that. Trusted brand, see my work. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Call it a day. If anything, I could put the title of the product, like above it, like whatever this was, NYX, let's say NYX, Puma, 54 Thrones, topicals. I don't know what. This was promoting a celebrity basketball game in Houston. I just don't remember what the name of it was, though. Celebrity basketball event. That was promo for that. Okay, so beauty product focus. Let me see. We got that. Lifestyle. Fashion. I think all of this is lifestyle, so we don't just take this lifestyle off because all of this fall under lifestyle. Did a lot of Did I delete the F? What the? Bro, this is making me mad. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why is there... I'm mad. Okay. I don't even... Why even... F-A... Okay. Why? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. Fashion / sneaker event. Let's see what that. This one is influencer event, brand event activation. It wasn't recognizable brand experience. The brand experience. It wasn't an influencer. It wasn't an activation. So we're just gonna say brand experience, product focus / brand experience. I don't know, yeah. And are we keeping everything lowercase? We capitalize. We're capitalizing. So let's go back and capitalize each. brand experience child beauty what was this one? Event / brand integration. Now this was a activation. Event product plus brand integration. Event. Child, I don't know. I'm overthinking this. I'm starting to glitch. Spending too much time on this. This is why I don't like this side of it, because I will spend too much time trying to make something look right and just overthinking it at its finest. This 20 because what do you mean okay, this wasn't activation. This was like going with the brand somewhere. So I feel like that should be different. It shouldn't say the same thing. Chat called this a brand / event activation plus recognizable brand experience. Chat called the topicals hold down event plus product brand integration. You know what? I'm not about to rack my brain over this. I don't want to. You can submit your photos and stuff. I could really just screenshot and put this in chat and be like, chat, give me a topic for each photo, but then it's going to count against. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I slept 7 hours. And I didn't force myself. Yeah, I laid in the bed for maybe like an hour straight, just laying there this morning. I didn't force myself getting up. I was like, I'm not going to force myself. But I'm so sleepy. And I don't know. This, even chat was telling me, go to sleep. Chat was like, go to bed. And I'm like, but Chat was like, you deserve rest. You know it's crazy when AI tell you deserve rest. Alright, let's not spend too much time on this. Alright, we're going to say that's beauty product integration. Beauty product what did I say earlier when I actually used the product? Unboxing. I didn't use product demo. Let's just say usage. Product usage. Because I feel like I can't say demo on photos because the demo is when you can actually demonstrate. In a photo, let's put integration. Product integration. Product integration. What was better? Product usage or product demonstration? Actual product usage. Oh, well, they do say usage/demo. So, usage. And then this is skincare. Beauty product usage. And then we're going to copy this. And then we're going to say skincare product usage. And then this is personality entertainment environment. Event lifestyle. Event lifestyle. Event lifestyle. Event lifestyle. And then this is event brand integration. Event, say brand event integration. Brand event plus, let's see, brand activation plus brand, what do we want to call this? Brand activation plus brand what? Brand integration? Brand activation plus brand integration? I feel like that's a bit wordy. Activation plus brand integration. Let's just... These people know what it is. Let me not overthink. Integration. Okay. Beauty. And actually, okay, I did do that right, because 54,000 is skincare. But don't skincare fall under beauty? Because I feel like beauty is, makeup, nails, and then skincare is stuff like lotion, things that actually take care of your skin, like lotion, cream, eye patches, things like that. So, brand experience. Let's call this lifestyle brand experience. What is this in here? Brand / event activation. No. Lifestyle brand experience. Skincare. But I'm not actually using it, so skincare, lifestyle, brand experience, lifestyle. I don't even gotta put skincare because I'm just gonna put lifestyle brand experience, yeah. And then this is lifestyle, fashion, brand activation, lifestyle. Y'all, relax. I don't have it, so y'all gotta wait. Now Adobe want their money. They like, hey, pay us. Hey, I don't have it. Y'all better relax. Adobe, relax. Chill. Trying to get it. Jeez Louise. I want to say fashion, sneaker, brand experience. Well, actually, sneaker, activation. I don't even want to call this an activation. Because I really feel like this was a whole fashion, sneaker, activation. Should I do this plus lifestyle? Wait. Lifestyle plus fashion. Yeah. Let's add. Oh, wait. Are we done? Are we done? I think I'm done. I want to be done. The last thing I'm going to add is we're almost done. What did I use as? I am going to put the brand name above. Above the photo. I really think this was NYX. But wait, before I do that, let's... Is that centered? No, it looks centered. Okay. Ciao. We almost done with this. Ciao. The good thing about this is that I can really follow the same layout for the case study. Because the case study, I already know that there's going to be 8 clients or projects or whatever that I'm using. So I already have the list of the 8. I'm just gonna have to like pull in each slide. Gonna have a couple of photos and what it is, challenges, results, bam, 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 and call it a day. Child, I feel like this sucked the blood out of me. Was this Nyx? I don't really think that was Nyx. Right now, we're just gonna put Nyx. Nick's gonna be like, what the fuck? When, where? This is Puma. This is 54 Thrones. Because I love me some 54 Thrones. Shout out to Christina. Christina's gone. Why this not caps like the other ones? Go ahead, might as well. Christina's gone. Topicals. Maybe I was typing in caps. Might as well. I really should just copy and paste topicals. This one will be the longest one. Oh, I don't remember this 713 celebrity basketball game promotion. I don't know. 713 celebrity basketball game. I don't know the brand. Yeah, was it Bobby? That was Bobby, yeah. So Bobby 713B photography. 713. Is it 713B photography? 713B photography? I think that's what it was. Shit, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I think I'm done with this. I think this is as good as it's gonna get right now. Yeah. This is as good as it's gonna get right now. There's a lot of see, is this let's refresh. See my work. Scroll. Yep. I think this is as good as it's gonna get right now. I'm tired of working on this. It's very clean, organized. Nyx, Puma, 54 Thrones, topicals. And this. Topicals, Telfire. 54 Thrones. Pink Friday. Yeah. I think honestly I'll make this longer. Long form UGC multi-piece campaign content. Let's keep with the let's keep with the theme of capitalizing at all. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all, I think I need a nap. It's 12:07. I'm gonna take a nap before I start the next thing. I don't even lie. But let me. No, we can close this because I'm not gonna send out the website version. I'm gonna send out the Canva link version. Gonna refresh. La 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 lifestyle. Okay. Y'all think this good enough? Y'all think this good enough for some brands to pay me for UGC content? I believe it's versatile. It shows a lot. Go.
Hey y'all, we're on the go with Ash Low, and today we are at Topical Spotty Hottie Hoedown in Houston, Texas for Cowboy Carter. Hey y'all, this is me, Ash Low, and I finally made it to the Telfar.
Image. It's like video, image, video, image. That's that's a image too. Oh well. And then all this is video.
My mini heated lunchbox. This is perfect for those that may not have access to a microwave because it does. Hey y'all, so really quick, I wanted to share with y'all one of my.
I really don't like this video, but I don't know. That was real quick. Okay, lady, now let's get information. I say, okay, lady, now let's get information. You know you know, because all this conversation. Always stay gracious, that's it. After the beat, here we go. Don't stop that, don't stop that. Stop. And in this one, I like this one because when it loop, some of these I did like that loop effect, not loop effect, but the way it end is it connects to how it start. Like the My Mini heated lunchbox. At the end it say cheers to, but it start with My Mini heated lunchbox. So when you're watching it on repeat, it'll be like cheers to My Mini heated lunchbox. And you don't really know where the ending and the start is. And the same with the 54 Thrones. Like, it end with me rubbing my elbow, the product in my elbow. But it starts with, like, oh my gosh, my elbow. So, y'all see the vision? Y'all see it? Okay. I get excited sometimes. But I'll be like, okay, cool. This is a highlight reel. But this is the actual
Come with me to 54th
recap.
Second annual soft serve social, launching the Love and Legos Juicy Peach Body and Hair Mist. I got my hands on one during the event, and y'all, it smells.
Oh, excuse me. So cute. I'm so cute. I really like this one. The only thing is the frame cut off the text on the side, but whatever.
Let's unbox the Beatles Flat X Nail Tips kit. Okay, so this particular kit came with 16 different sizes. Of course, it's going to come with your manual on how to apply the gel Flat X nails. Also, it comes with the nail glue gel.
Okay. I'm glad.
In today's episode of We Got Nail Shop at the House, I am choosing from a set of glamnetic nails. I have a variety. I have, the pink coffin where I have some nude. I have pink long coffin with glitter in it.
I'm not gonna watch all that. Okay.
Remember how I said we had nail shop at the house? Hey y'all, now we're featuring glamnetic nails and we got the drill bit. Okay, first we're gonna start off with buffing the inside of the press on. The girlies online said that this helped the nail adhere better to the natural nail. I've already buffed my natural nail, so now we're going to use the Glamnetic alcohol pad to...
I know what video is missing. I did a Telfar unboxing. And I originally had that video on here. That's what's not on here. So, I could change out the Dollar Tree. Yeah. I'll do that later on in life when I make an update to this, because I want this to be it. But we're just going through right now. I'm just going through clicking to make sure all the videos work.
And I teamed up with Slingshot to bring you Slingshot Saturdays. But before we get into all the fun, we have to talk about safety. And when you're riding a Slingshot, you have to have on a helmet, a DOT certified helmet. And the one I have is a little bit too tight when I have my locks in or have in a thicker hairstyle and when I have my glasses. And when you're riding, you want to make sure you're comfortable. So today we're at Cycle Gear and I'm about to try on some helmets that can fit when I have this hairstyle. And along the process, I'm going to switch up my hairstyle because as a black woman, that's just what I do. But I'll make sure that you guys are seeing the process and the do's and don'ts along with it. So come on as we go into Cycle Gear. Hey y'all, it's me, Ashlow, and I teamed up with Slingshot to bring you Slingshot Saturdays. Because some people be like, oh, your hair not big, your hair not big. I know how big my head is.
No, when I did this, I was not mic'd.
Struggle putting the helmet on. And this, as you can see, it's a struggle and it hurts. All right here. Let's just go ahead and go to an extra large. For this extra large here. That's it. You know what? Excuse me. Can you come help me? Sorry, I don't want to break y'all helmet. Can you help me pop this open? You want to make sure that it's tight, but not too tight because I can't hear, and neither would I be able to put my glasses on. So excuse me.
That man was like, lady.
Can you measure my hands, please?
But he was cool though. He was cool. I had him working that day. You know how sometimes you got a job and you really don't do much work, and then it's that one person that come in and make you actually gotta do some work, and you're like, I was trying to chill today, but you actually got me doing my job. That's how that was. Okay, so that's it, y'all. We're gonna mark this off. We're gonna mark this off our to-do list that we have finished the UGC Portfolio. And I need to probably I am going to add the link to, I'm gonna make a Google Doc, add the link to that. Like, I need to type up, did I already create no, I just wrote everything down. I didn't actually type. Did I? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me go to my Google Forms and see. Or Google Docs. Did I type this stuff or did I only write it down several times? I just wrote it down several times. I didn't type it. Okay, so now I gotta type all this stuff that I wrote down. 13K challenge. I'm gonna switch this over. Y'all can see what I'm typing. Alright, 13K challenge. Earn $13,000 by September 1st, 2026. And put my name on it so you know it's real. Put my name on it so you know it's real. Ashlow 13K challenge. Let's center this. And then let's not center this anymore. Am I going to type out everything right now? Child. 4 streams of income. I gotta type everything I wrote out. Do I want to do that right now? I don't want to do that right now. Let me just, what I am going to do is I am going to UGC. What's her? Streams of income. Streams of income. Or, I don't know, what's the, I need a word to describe. I don't want to say streams of income. I don't want to say businesses. I don't want to say avenues or lanes. I don't know what I want to call it. Streams of income. Because I need to. Anywho. UGC. Bookings. B2B. B2B. Bulk orders. Bulk product orders. Client projects. Oh, let's put short term client projects. And B2C, B2C, digital product orders. I need a nap. Okay. So, I want to give this subtitle. That's too big. Why is it gray? I don't like when it be turning to gray. That gray be looking ashy. Actually, can I move you? Where's the margin? I want to move the margin back. Dang, it won't. Okay, whatever. This is not the order I had in. B2B, notebook orders. This was first. UGC, short-term client projects. That was when right there. And then B2C. Okay. So I'm going to actually, my little checkbox. Oh, there you go. No! I'm going to do that. Tab. I don't want tab. I don't want it all to be checkboxes. I don't want this to be a checkbox. Oh, there we go. Maybe. I just want this to be a checkbox. I don't want the spacing either. Let's remove space. There we go. And then also move that over. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm about to put it under the wrong thing anyway. I'll have to do. Oh. Why just remove? Go remove all these spaces. I don't like all the extra space. Remove. I got a headache. Remove. Okay. Now I can add the checkbox right here. Perfect. Checkbox. Perfect. Perfect. I don't even know if I want to call it streams and come on. I'm gonna take that off. Let's see. Goal, we got streaming income, challenge, goal. Somebody outside. Wait a minute, where my phone at? I heard somebody's voice a little bit too. For me to be upstairs, yeah, a little bit too close for me to hear their voice, and I'm upstairs. I mean, they gotta be. All my camera says unavailable. I don't like that. Oh, maybe somebody walking by. Who knows? I don't know. Anywho, let's get back to. Oh, under each one, I can put challenge, goal, prep work, deliverable, because each one did have its own deliverable. Okay, so for the UGC, I needed a UGC Portfolio. So we're gonna have to copy all that. Copy. Hold on, y'all. Cause what the? Hold your horses. Who the hell is this? Okay. Yeah, somebody outside parked in front of my house, on the side of my house, or whatever. Outside, da 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 da, that outside, la 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 la. Okay. Prep work. /deliverable /deliverable. I don't like prep work. Should I say pre-production? It's another word I should be using. But anywho, under UGC Portfolio. UGC Portfolio. And then here's the link. Oh, not me stopping. I don't want the long link though. Yeah, let me share public link, copy, paste, Canva link, we made that short. I can check that off. Yay! All right. Oh, taking out. Okay. I do need to. We got that. I'm gonna also need to find a list of brands. Oh, wait. Sign up for UGC platforms or UGC platforms to sign up on or update. What else? Brands to reach out to. Brand outreach. Why did I type all that? Brand outreach. I don't know if that should go under prep work deliverable, but more importantly, we got the portfolio done. We got the link for that. And I'm going to send myself this link one last time. See, then when they click on it, it'll be that long link. But that's the public view link. Let me send it to myself. I done sent it to myself like 50 little times. I'll send it to myself again. All right. So, yeah, I'm about to take a nap. Ashlow 13K challenge. Great. All right. So we got that. We got that done. We got the link on there. So that's cool. Client. When I come back, we'll start on the client-facing case study. But it's 12:30 and I want to take a nap. So I'm going to go take a nap. Let me close that. We got this done. Proud of myself. It took like 2 days, but it's done. And hopefully this will bring us some money. All right, y'all. I'll be back later. I need a nap. I don't know why I'm so sleepy. Because I slept like 7 hours, but I need a nap. I'll see y'all in a few. Or I'll see y'all later. Oh, I never switched it back. I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for coming. I'm glad we got this off. The next big thing is sending it out. And I need to send it out. Gonna need to send it out, share it, add it to the beacons, add to beacons, add to beacons, add link to beacons. Let me put add link to beacons. Yeah. I'm gonna add the link to Beacons page. Didn't I write down somewhere on me updating my beacons? Yeah. Update beacons is on here. Oh, excuse me. Proposal, planner. This is real work, y'all. All right, I'm gonna take a nap. I'll be back. Bye.